So you started refereeing, and you've actually implemented a lot of the structure in place now that the referees use. You started a lot of the coaching and training of referees in Canberra as well. Like, how did that come about?
Well, it was when I first started refereeing here. It was well organised, but they didn't just went and got appointed on the days and went and refereed the games. There was no structural training or coaching or anything like that. But I was fortunate enough to start their training back in those years, and I wrote a coaching manual, which we abided by, and of course it's all kicked on from then, and it's certainly different now.
Do you remember the first game that you refereed?
Yes, I do.
Who was playing, and tell us a bit about the game.
Very funny. It was an under-8s game at Dixon Oval, and it was the very first game I refereed when I got my ticket. And I went out in the centre of the field to start the game. Both sides on there and all in position. I blew the whistle to start the game, and the kids started. And I'm standing there watching the game, and everyone's yelling out, "Look, we're about the forward pass, the knock on," and everything. And here I was watching the game. I thought, "Oh God, I've got to start refereeing." So that was my first experience, my first game in Canberra.
275 country rugby league games, 11 grand finals as well.
First grade grand finals.
Yeah, first grade grand finals. Like that must be something that feels very special when you're looking back upon that.
Oh, it certainly does, and I'm very proud of it, and the achievement, and they were great days in the grand final. To get grand finals is one thing, and to do them is another.
It's been pretty unique though. You've also done a bit of video refereeing as well, and you did that famous tri-series between Queensland, New South Wales and New Zealand.
Yeah.
That must have been some experience.
Yeah, exactly, yes. When I'd retired from refereeing, of course, but when the Super League took over, they were the first one to introduce video referees, and they asked, or I was invited to join them along with a couple of other referees from Sydney. And we started there, and they had a tri-series, like you said, Queensland, New South Wales and New Zealand, and it was quite a fierce competition then, and I was lucky enough to be the video referee on several of those games.
Now, what was that like? Because the video referee can always be a difficult job now, but back then the technology wouldn't have been as clear as well. So
no.
What was that like sitting there watching the videos for those games?
Oh, it was a lot different then. Yes, like you said, it was. We didn't have the technology. Of course, we had the TV and everything to rule off, and then we had the TV people to run the plays for you, what you wanted to see. But however, in that era, we didn't have much time. They emphasised the time to make a decision, and you had to make it fairly quickly.